the epic history and fascinating facts about Godzilla. Welcome back, Kaiju enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into the colossal legacy of the king of the monsters, Godzilla. Whether you're a lifelong fan or a newcomer eager to learn, prepare for an epic journey through time and cinema. From his atomic origins to his status as a global icon, we'll explore the intricate history, behind-the-scenes secrets, and the profound cultural impact of this legendary creature. Let's unleash the beast, the birth of Godzilla. To understand Godzilla's inception, we must first step back to 1950s Japan, a nation grappling with the aftermath of World War II and the devastating effects of the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. Japan was in a state of rebuilding, both physically and psychologically. The trauma of nuclear destruction was fresh, and the fear of radiation lingered. Enter Toho Studios, a company seeking to produce a film that encapsulated these complex emotions. In 1954, producer Tomoyuki Tanaka, director Ishiro Honda, and special effects pioneer Eiji Tsuburaya joined forces to create Gojira. The film was a groundbreaking mix of drama, horror, and science fiction, running for 96 minutes and produced with a budget of approximately $100 million, a substantial investment at the time. Godzilla was not merely a monster, he was a symbol. The creature embodied the uncontrollable force of nuclear weapons, a physical manifestation of humanity's destructive capabilities. The name Gojira itself is a hybrid of two Japanese words, gorira, meaning gorilla, and kujira, din, meaning whale. This reflects the original concept of a massive sea creature awakened and transformed by nuclear radiation. Godzilla's design was meticulously crafted to evoke the keloid scars seen on survivors of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings, with rough, uneven skin that resembled the aftermath of radiation burns. Evolution of Godzilla's character. In his 1954 debut, Godzilla was the antagonist, a relentless force obliterating cities and symbolizing nuclear annihilation. However, as the years progressed, his role transformed dramatically. By the 1960s, influenced by shifting audience perceptions and the global political climate, Godzilla began to morph into a protector, a guardian who defended Earth against alien invaders and other colossal threats. This shift reflected Japan's changing stance on nuclear power and a growing sense of national pride. This transition wasn't abrupt but evolved over several films, showcasing the flexibility of Godzilla's character to adapt to societal needs and narratives. Godzilla's appearance has undergone numerous alterations. In the original film, he stood 50 meters tall, but by the Heisei era, his height increased to 100 meters, matching the scaling of modern Tokyo's skyline. Design changes included adjustments to his dorsal plates, the shape of his head, and the texture of his skin. Behavioral shifts were also evident. Where he once acted purely on instinct, later iterations displayed strategic thinking and even a form of empathy. These changes weren't just aesthetic, they represented technological advancements in filmmaking, from suitmation to animatronics and CGI, and the desire to keep the character relevant and impactful. Godzilla in film and media. Godzilla's cinematic journey spans over 36 films, divided into distinct eras reflecting Japan's imperial epochs and cinematic trends. Showa era, 1954 to 1975. This era introduced 15 films, starting with Gojira in 1954. The films often carried strong anti-nuclear messages and, over time, incorporated lighter tones and even humor. Notable entries include King Kong vs. Godzilla, 1962, and Destroy All Monsters, 1968. Heisei era, 1984 to 1995. After a hiatus, Godzilla returned with a darker tone in The Return of Godzilla, 1984. This era focused on continuity, with interconnected storylines across 7 films. Advanced effects and more serious themes marked a revival of Godzilla's destructive persona. Millennium era, 1999 to 2004. With the new millennium, Toho rebooted the franchise with standalone stories, allowing creative freedom for directors. Films like Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack, 2001, offered fresh takes on classic monsters. Reiwa era, 2016-present. Modern technology ushered in Shin Godzilla, 2016, directed by Hideaki Anno. The film was a critical success, using CGI to create a terrifying and realistic Godzilla while commenting on contemporary political issues. The era continues with animated trilogies and upcoming projects. Godzilla's rogues gallery is as legendary as he is. King Ghidorah, a three-headed space dragon introduced in 1964, is often portrayed as Godzilla's arch-nemesis. Mothra, a giant moth deity, is sometimes an adversary and often an ally, representing rebirth and nature. Rodan, a colossal pteranodon, has shifted between foe and friend. Mechagodzilla, a robotic doppelganger, symbolizes the mechanization of warfare. These battles weren't just spectacles, they often allegorized real-world conflicts, such as the Cold War and humanity's environmental impact. Godzilla's influence crossed the Pacific, leading to American adaptations. 1998 adaptation, directed by Roland Emmerich, this version reimagined Godzilla as a mutated iguana. While a box office success, it faced criticism for deviating from the source material. 2014 Reboot and Beyond, Legendary Pictures launched the MonsterVerse with Godzilla 2014, combining respect for the original with modern storytelling. This series included Kong, Skull Island 2017 and culminated in Godzilla vs. Kong 2021, emphasizing a shared cinematic universe. The American Godzilla tends to focus on action and spectacle, while Japanese films delve deeper into themes of tragedy and consequence, highlighting cultural differences in storytelling. Cultural impact of Godzilla. Godzilla's footprint extends far beyond films. Music bands like Blue Oyster Cult have immortalized him in songs. Television references appear in shows like The Simpsons and Stranger Things. Video games. Over 30 titles feature Godzilla, from early arcade games to modern consoles. His image is universally recognized, symbolizing not just a monster, but a complex narrative on humanity's relationship with nature and technology. Godzilla has been a vessel for critical commentary. Films like Godzilla vs. Ghidorah 1971 tackle pollution, with Ghidorah representing smog and industrial waste. Nuclear proliferation is another theme, with a continual emphasis on the dangers of nuclear testing and arms races. Shin Godzilla highlighted bureaucratic inefficiency in crisis management, mirroring real-life events like the Fukushima disaster. These themes resonate globally, making Godzilla relevant across generations. Godzilla's fan base is robust and passionate. G-Fest, an annual convention in the United States, attracts thousands of fans. Merchandise ranges from action figures to limited edition artwork, with some items fetching high prices among collectors. These communities foster discussions, creativity, and a shared appreciation for kaiju culture. Behind-the-scenes insights. Godzilla's production pioneered techniques in cinema. Suitmation involved actors like Haruo Nakajima wearing heavy suits, performing in scaled miniature sets to create realistic scenes. Miniatures and pyrotechnics, detailed models of cities were constructed, offering authenticity when destroyed on screen. Advancements allowed a shift to animatronics and CGI, enabling more expressive and dynamic portrayals. These innovations influenced global filmmaking, setting standards for special effects. Creating Godzilla wasn't without hardships. Physical strain. The original suit weighed over 100 kilograms, 220 pounds, causing actors to lose significant body weight during filming. Budget constraints led to creative solutions demonstrating resourcefulness. Nakajima endured temperatures up to 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit inside the suit, showcasing the dedication of the team. Did you know? Godzilla's roar was created by composer Akira Ifukube using a leather glove coated in pine tar resin rubbed against a contrabass. Original suit materials were made from latex and molten rubber, incorporating oyster shells to add texture. Godzilla's silhouette appears in animated shows like Phineas and Ferb and South Park, evidencing his pervasive influence. Record-breaking achievements. In 2015, Godzilla earned the Guinness World Record for the longest continuously running movie franchise, spanning over 6 decades. This longevity is attributed to the character's adaptability and the filmmaker's willingness to reinvent and explore new narratives while honoring the essence of Godzilla. Godzilla's contributions haven't gone unnoticed. Hollywood Walk of Fame. In 2004, Godzilla received a star, solidifying his impact on global cinema. Japanese Academy Awards. Shin Godzilla won 7 awards in 2017, including Picture of the Year, showcasing critical acclaim. These accolades reflect not just entertainment value but also artistic and cultural significance. Modern revivals and future prospects. Legendary Pictures' Monsterverse introduced a new era. Technological prowess, utilizing motion capture and advanced CGI to bring realism. Interconnected stories, building a cohesive universe, much like the MCU, but with monsters. This approach revitalizes interest, attracting new audiences while respecting longtime fans. Exciting developments are on the horizon. Godzilla -1 2023, Toho's upcoming film set in post-war Japan, returning to the franchise's roots. Anime series, Netflix's Godzilla Singular Point blends science and mythology in innovative ways. Future collaborations, potential crossovers, and new story arcs are in discussion, keeping the franchise fresh. Advancements in technology open doors to storytelling possibilities previously unattainable. Modern techniques enhance audience immersion. Virtual reality experiences allow fans to face Godzilla in interactive settings. Augmented reality apps bring the King of Monsters into your living room via smartphones. These innovations not only entertain, but also expand the ways stories are told and experienced. Godzilla's legacy. Influence on other creators, Godzilla set the stage for the monster genre. Inspiration. Directors like Guillermo del Toro cite Godzilla as an influence for films like Pacific Rim 2013. Homages. Movies and series worldwide reference Godzilla, acknowledging his foundational role. His impact is a testament to the power of storytelling and cultural exchange. Beyond entertainment, Godzilla educates. Environmental discussions encourage dialogue on humanity's impact on nature. Historical context provides insight into Japan's post-war psyche and the global nuclear narrative. Godzilla serves as a catalyst for learning, prompting audiences to contemplate serious issues. Merchandise sales exceed billions of dollars, from toys to clothing. Pop culture iconography, Godzilla appears in art, advertising, and even as mascots, symbolizing strength and resilience. Cross-generational appeal, fans span all ages, proving his stories are timeless. Godzilla's legacy is not just cinematic, but a shared cultural phenomenon. From his origins as a metaphor for nuclear devastation to his role as a global ambassador for Japanese cinema, Godzilla is more than a monster. He's a mirror reflecting humanity's greatest fears and hopes. We've journeyed through his storied history, examined his cultural impact, and glimpsed into the future of this towering titan. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite Godzilla moment or film? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation roaring. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more Kaiju content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the monstrous and the magnificent. Thank you for joining us on this epic exploration. Until next time, stay curious and keep embracing the awe-inspiring wonders of cinema.